it going, folks? Well, it really sucks that I've got to go to work today. It is beautiful out here. Oh my God. 67 degrees. Sunshine. No threat of rain for a change. Just beautiful. I could be at home cutting grass. I had to leave early today because I'm gonna go get my tags since I passed the emissions test yesterday. Today I had to leave early because I'm gonna go down into Gallatin to actually get the tags for my truck for another year. I don't know why they don't let you buy them for more than 1 year at a time. I'd rather pay the fat cost one time for 2 years and not have to go back and do the emissions testing every single year. One of those kind of days that almost make you hate that you've got a job, because it is just beautiful. If I've got enough time today, might go do a little physical shopping for a camera, get some stats and stuff. I don't actually just run right out and buy one because I think it looks cool, or I think it would work good enough for me or whatever. I used to. Actually, for that I can kind of thank my wife, because before I'd just run and grab something. Real spontaneous that way, and it's bitten me in the butt quite a bit, and I've wasted quite a lot of money. But I got to where I actually listen to her. Sometimes she does come off with a nugget of wisdom that's helpful, but I actually listened to her and got to where I actually do a little bit of looking around and not just jump on whatever I find. What I'll probably do is find something while I'm out today and then come home tonight and see if I can find it cheaper on eBay. eBay is your friend. This is my first 300 HS. It's got a cracked screen on the back. Not the actual screen itself, the plastic on the outside is cracked. And the coating, the little painted coating, is just crumbling off of it. I'll have to be a lot more careful. I've been keeping this AS15 action cam in my console for the last few days. Couldn't figure out why the battery kept dying on me, and why even though it's a 16 gig card, it didn't record much video. Let's just say I need to use this little lock on the back of it when I'm keeping it somewhere like in a console or in a pocket or something like that. Actually got to looking at the footage itself. The footage that I recorded was there, but so was about 2 hours of noise of my truck going down the road. What had happened is that one actually turns on by the little red power button on the back of it, and when you push that button, or if you push it twice, it starts recording. Observation I just made. All of a sudden, right now, my bank decided to go and get busy. No big deal, it happens. 6 people came walking through the door. I held the door for all 6 of them. I got things to do, places to go, other things I could be doing. How many of you do you think stopped to say thank you because I held the door for them? And I bring this up for a reason. How many of you think actually made the effort? And how hard is it to look at somebody, smile, and say thank you? I realize they were probably focused because they're going into the bank. And their mind's set on a bill they gotta pay or a payment they gotta make or something like that. Not one stopped to say thank you. And for this town, that's highly unusual. The normal social niceties go right out the window. Now, do I think those people are ignorant because they didn't say thank you? No, they were, like I said, they probably just had their mind somewhere else. And typically, around here, somebody would say thank you, or at least smile and nod. But not today. Now, the reason that I brought all this up is they had mentioned it on the Today Show, but they mentioned it, I think it was on the last part of the show, Kathy Lee and Hoda. They talked about people not being cordial that way, not being all their social niceties are just going away from society now. And that wasn't really an experiment, it was just one of those things that kind of happened. It kind of backed up what they were saying. I think it's sad. Now I'm going to try that again later on, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty more opportunity. Matter of fact, when I go down here to the tag office, that's another opportunity. I better slow my roll. I ain't out on the main interstate. This is a little back highway. I'm only supposed to be going 55. So 60 it is. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting that they had talked about that with the social niceties. And of course, because it hadn't been that long since I watched it, it was still kind of fresh in the brain. It was more apparent for me because I was walking out of the bank and all those people were coming in at one time. And so I thought, well, I'll just be nice and hold the door for them. Just to see. I saw. I'm disappointed, but I saw. I figured of all the places that people would have to complain about, this would be one of the places that was kind of an exception. Any of you looking for video ideas? Let me make that a challenge. Just something off the top of my head I want to come up with. In your community, make an extra effort to hold the door for people. Well, kind of had the same results here as far as this little social experiment. Little different twist on it though. There wasn't that many people coming out or going in when I went to leave. There was one lady ahead of me walking out the door. Finished up about the same time I did. And I was 2 or 3 steps behind her going out the door. The woman turned and saw me there. And I swear to you, all but broke out into an all-out run to keep from having to hold the door for me. Don't know why. I'd have told her thank you, or at least smiled and nodded. Usually I say thank you because I appreciate people taking the time to stop for a second and hold the door. But, and she didn't know me, so she didn't know to like me or not like me. But, yeah, almost literally broke into a doggone run just to keep from having to hold the door for somebody for a few seconds. Unbelievable. The only place this social experiment doesn't work is at Walmart or somewhere like that that's got the electronic doors. First place I'm gonna try, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be sorely disappointed, is Walmart. Now, I don't have a whole lot of time because I do still have to be to work at 3:30. Stop. Nothing. But I'm gonna do a little bit of looking here, grab me something to eat, and if I've got enough time, I'll stop at Best Buy. I say a little bit of looking because that's me setting myself a goal. If I don't, I will literally be in here or Best Buy for hours. Just looking, not buying anything. Yeah, it's sad. But I get in there and get to thinking about other people and finding solutions for them, finding solutions for myself for different things. What kind of hungry you gotta be to know on your dash like that? Or what kind of angry do you gotta be to beat it like that, if that's the case? Holy crap. I've never seen the likes of that. You think I found anything useful in there? Nope. 1:30. I can scoot down and check out Best Buy. Whew, it's already got hot now. Ooh, Lord of mercy. We are in Rivergate Best Buy. Well, right here at it. Looks like the wind caught a hold of their lettering, ripped some of it right off the side of the building. B and the Y are gone. To be fair, those aren't that thick. Well, you guys are gonna wind up getting replaced with a Canon SX, well, the way it looks right now, Canon SX200 IS. But it's a little bit bigger than the 300 HS. I looked real hard at the 115, which that's the newest of the small cameras, but doesn't have a stereo microphone on it. It's got 2 little dimples on the top where the ports, where it looks like they might still have top-mounted microphones, but they're sealed up. One little bitty pinhole mic down to the lower left of the lens, if you really look. I looked at Sony also, and with the exception that they're expensive. The Sonys were actually pretty decent cameras. The one Sony that I looked at is actually cheaper than the Canon. And it did the same thing. But I'm gonna have to do some research because I have no idea what the Sonys perform like. I haven't done it, seen any of the reviews, or I mean, the price is a little better. I've got some images I'll show you right now. Best Buy didn't really like me taking the pictures, and every time I started taking pictures, they sent somebody over with the "May I help you" riff. Oh well. Anyway, here's the images. And they had their 4 terabyte Seagate backup drives on sale for $169, something like that. Yeah, I think it was $169 for a 4 terabyte drive. Only problem is they were sold out of them for $169 for 4 terabytes. I can see why. Take it back. It was $179 for the 4 terabyte Seagate. And they did have the MyBook, but I don't like the software they put on the MyBook ones. I don't like something telling me I need to back up. I know when to back up. That's my thing. But basically, I'd like to have a 4 terabyte. Got a lot of good knowledge, a lot of good ideas with the new cameras that are out. Don't really like much of any of them. Don't even really like the 200, but it does everything I want it to do. It's got all the features I'd like it to have. I even looked at a little camcorder. They've got a Sony camcorder there for 200 bucks that only uses flash media, which is fine. I've got plenty of flash cards. I don't know that I want to get into the whole camcorder thing. Camcorders are okay, but never really used one like that to vlog with. So I don't know. $200, got stereo microphone, does 1080p video. Got an interesting little menu on it too, so there's that. And the 200SX, which like I said, seems to be the one I'd really rather go for, even though it is a bigger frame, bigger physical camera. It's still slender enough that you can fit it in most pockets. And it's $279. We'll see. I'll do some research online and then post up what I find, what I decide. You'll know what you're being filmed with. I'm about late for work, so go ahead and end it here. And I've got one video in the can to post up, and then this one right behind it. So you guys should be seeing this before the weekend's over with. Anyway, I do thank you for watching. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.